Sorry.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for taking time out of your July summer evening to be here with us. This is Canaan Board of Selectmen regular meeting, Monday, July 13th, 2026, calling the meeting into order at 6 p.m. I would just like to make one addition to the agenda for this evening, and it came in late today. It would be under the Selectmen's Report 7G, as in George, and it is the early voting grant. To the agenda.
Second.
Favor? There's no public comment. Let's move on to the approval of pending minutes. Number 4, take a motion to approve the minutes. Last regular meeting, June 8th, 2026.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Special meeting, June 17th, 2026. I'll take a motion to accept those minutes.
So moved.
26th meeting, take the approval of those minutes.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. And our July 8th meeting, special meeting, I'll take a motion to accept those. So I think those were
Was
all.
that Judy second?
I second.
Yeah, that was all Chris Shin and Judy second. Thank you.
Well, Judy motioned for June 25th and Chris second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Treasurer and tax collectors report. Take a motion to receive the May 2026 treasurer's report.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? CO June 2026 tax collectors report. She is now finishing the end of the meeting.
Let's take a motion to table that.
We don't have it to table.
Okay.
Thank you. Next time around. Selectmen's report, Steve Grant. Oh, I'm sorry. Written communications. I had no written or oral communications. Steve Grant. From
email. Tracy.
Oh, that didn't make the. I had that. I had that for another meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that, are we gonna schedule that anytime soon?
Hopefully, it's not going to be next week because I'm not going to be here. Okay, but we will schedule soon. I have something with the Connecticut Council of Municipalities that I'm working on.
Okay.
Okay. Steve Grant.
Sure. So the big news is we were successful in getting a low bid on a compactor. Dave sent everything to the state for approval. And I think we have to wait for them to give that back to us before we make it. So it's good that if we agree, it's right where we want it to be. Lean sent the grant committee sent to Dave today the RFPs for the work to be done, grades on the painting in the senior center. We've received over the weekend some architectural drawings from Jacob Siegel. He's going to move them along to SHPO in regards to the roof assessor's office. And I spoke with the folks at AEA today. Actually, I didn't speak with them. I texted them. There, some of the implications for the state in regards to the oil water separator, they changed, and they've got a backlog in this permitting. So he's going to see if we can go ahead and send it out to bid without that one permit. Anyways, knowing full well that we'll be obligated to make any corrections, but at least we can get it out to bid, get that one. That was it, right? Yeah, that was it.
Sounds plenty.
Okay, Judy, I'm going to throw it over to you for July 1st. So.
Well, that was really your call and your rights. It was great. It was nice to see the town all gather in costume, and it was fun. Yeah. And did you get the flyer? Thank you. For the time capsule? Yeah. So I think we did have a fun day.
Next on the agenda is Judy. I'm going to call upon you for the Falls Village Car Show.
We got the
America's 250. That's with all the July 4th.
Well, there's also the next one coming up.
That's right.
August 15th.
Yes.
So that one.
Stay tuned in for that.
The Falls Village Historical Festival, which is a work in progress, but we're hoping to have a really good day on August 15th. And I will probably be getting a letter to you to close Main Street and to get constables for traffic. And then the Falls Village Car Show was great. We had over 700 registered cars, probably 50 more that were not registered. And I don't know how many motorcycles were not registered. And thousands of spectators from everywhere. It worked out really great having that extra parking, thanks to Barbara LaBelle up at the top of Beacon Hill. So I think it was good. Thank you to those who helped out. Really appreciate the fire department and the town crew were phenomenal. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Okay, Western New England Greenway Bicycle Ride. I don't think anyone was really aware of it. They were going to start it in the center of town on the 11th and then come back on the 12th. And then when they found out we had the car show, coming back on the 12th was not a good idea to the center of town. So they coordinated with the high school. There was about 40 riders.
Did they have enough parking down there? Because all the utility trucks were there.
They had.
And the NASCAR was supposed to be there.
They had enough parking. Apparently, I haven't heard anything to the negative. And I know they got the breakfast sandwiches at the cafe. So that worked out well. I have a letter from the Inland Wetlands Commission regarding Tinker Brook, which is on Route 126. And I'll give you a copy of the letter, Patty. But
yeah.
In brief, at the Commission's meeting on May 18th, it was voted to send the Board of Selectmen a memo to share its concern regarding the increased beaver activity associated with the two water courses, Tinker Brook 1 and Tinker Brook 2, as known by locals that flow under Connecticut Route 126 between Amy Road and Johnson Road. Currently, both culverts are outfitted with exclusion grates but are completely clogged, resulting in no water flow through the culverts and a marked increase in the water table on the south side of 126. I forwarded the letter to Steve Moran, who is the Transportation Maintenance Director of our region, and he sent me back a very nice email saying, thank you for sending the letter from the Canaan's Inland Wetlands Conservation Commission regarding the beaver activity on Route 126. The district drainage engineer will investigate the concern identified by the commission. You will receive an update when the investigation is complete. I apologize for the late response. I have not gotten anything back from them on the investigation, but the water receded, so there's not a problem. I believe the signs are still there.
This thing's been there several times,
Mm-hmm.
cleaning things up, so
Right.
it shouldn't take too long to investigate what they've already done.
It's a deep investigation. Full solid waste, the Northwest Resource Recovery Authority, we are in full swing. All of our trash is still going to Torrington. From Torrington, it is being transferred down to Bridgeport, down to the burn facility there. So we're in good shape so far. Discussion of the July 4th weather event. Michelle, I'm going to impose on you and on Tim regarding that.
You guys did a great job with that.
You did a fantastic job. What was posted in Facebook and in the paper certainly doesn't do you justice.
Yeah, I would say our town crews did a great job cleaning up with the help of the fire department. And once we could make it to our firehouse, like it got a lot easier, but it took me about 30 minutes from my house to get away to the firehouse. So, and there was wires down for a couple of days. But I used the Eversource Municipal Hub, and it seemed to work really well. We reported every low-hanging wire, every tree down, every power outage, and we were all back up and running by Tuesday, I believe. So the last person up.
That's when we noontime we stopped the
Yeah.
local state of emergency.
Tim, I don't know if you have anything to add.
Yeah, well, I could add a few things.
Yep.
We were able to get a path through almost all the roads Saturday night, actually. Sunday morning, we finished the last two roads. The ability to use that, what the power company calls the hub, I think made a huge difference with the fact that Shell entered everything into it. The fire department went out and reported every single wires down or a tree on the wire. All those different locations were entered into that hub, and you could actually watch it on the computer. Where they acknowledged that it was they got it, and then another window would light up and say that they assigned it to somebody, and then a little while later another window would light up and say that it's been taken care of. And over in Salisbury, I don't believe they could get around to even enter that information. So, or actually, I don't think they use it. I think they just.
That's what I had heard, they didn't use it.
But I think the power companies and phone company too, but they basically went through all our roads, I think, before they went to Salisbury. I don't know that. That's the way it seemed.
I don't know. I would think, and as Michelle and I were on, I was on a little bit longer than Michelle. She was busy this morning with the auditors, but I have to tell you that Demas was on, Chris Bernier was on, so on and so forth, and it seemed from what I see, we did everything right. We did everything correctly. We were. There's only 3 towns that didn't report. We've reported everything we have. I think it's safe to say that we probably won't be getting any state or federal funds.
No, we are the only town with a total loss home cottage.
Yes. Yes.
Tree. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. You know, keep reporting it and stuff like that. But
Pretty sure there was at least three homes that I know of that took damage from that tree setting. One of them that just about cut it in half.
Yeah.
We might have was
That's all.
a smaller house.
Yeah.
So, but overall we did very well. Again, my hats off to the fire chief, to our emergency services director, emergency management director. I apologize, EMD, not ESD, and to our DPW because you guys started right on Saturday night clearing up, so it was much appreciated. While we had the social services director here, social services agent, were we affected in any way, shape, or form, or have any calls?
Not relating to the storm, no.
Okay.
Did well. I didn't have anyone reach out that was in need of anything, so
Okay.
that was positive.
That's good.
We did have some people come use the, showers and
Charging.
and get
Yeah.
water and stuff at the POC Emergency Operations Center. But yeah, I mean, I opened that. Well, we had people during the storm that got trapped kind of in between two trees right in front of our firehouse that came in and sat down for a while. And then we had people on Sunday and also people on Monday who came in and used services.
What still surprised me is Saturday night, all the people we had from New Milford who couldn't get home.
They could not.
That was just so strange.
Yeah, and there was people from Salisbury who couldn't get back to Salisbury. And
Yeah.
there was a little bit of a, Sharon Hospital didn't have power and went on diversion, and we couldn't get to Charlotte. There was a couple hours of the little,
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, we had power downtown.
Downtown, no.
It's so great. Kick up to the garage and get water.
It was the strangest thing, and I don't know why.
Well,
It blinked a lot during the
it's
storm.
priority one downtown because with Eversource. So it's to our benefit.
It is. Yes, it is to our benefit.
Okay. Moving on to our next item on the agenda.
I never lost
Item G, early voting. Patty, I know you are recording secretary right now, but you want to tell us a little bit about that grant?
Yes, I applied for a $5,000 state grant to use for early voting. The only stipulation is that it's all used for early voting, and we report the financials by the end of June 2027. So yay.
Good.
Thank you.
That'll buy a lot of cookies and stuff.
Yes.
Early voting. Selectmen's report.
Pretty dry here today, this month.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of other things on my mind.
We all have, unfortunately. 35 Railroad Street, I have no update. Affordable Housing Plan Task Force, we are looking to meet on the 29th. We have a new COG representative for housing and urban planning, was just hired. And we're going to try to get together with her. Cobble Road, Culvert, and Bridge were slightly ahead in the design phase. So that's all good. New business, tax rebates, and consideration of approval of suspension lists. I don't have anything. Letters of resignation. We have two. Susan Kelsey, who we all know. Dear members of the Canaan Republican Town Committee, I am writing this letter to advise you that I have decided to resign from the position of Canaan Republican Registrar of Voters as of June 30th, 2026. I have decided several months ago not to run for re-election. However, both Pat Fife and the current Democratic Registrar of Voters, and I feel that it would be in the best interest of the town and the Registrar's office to bring on a new registrar at this time to allow for my successor to become familiar with the new voter registration system to its projected quote-unquote rollout date of mid-December. While my tenancy as Registrar of Voters has certainly had its challenges, I am sincerely grateful for the experience. I feel fortunate for the relationships I have developed over the years with numerous registrars throughout the state and for the opportunity to be part of the staff at the town hall. Indeed, I will miss Wednesday morning camaraderie and the feeling of being an integral part of the town offices. It is again with a sense of sadness that I submit this letter, and I thank the Republican Town Committee for its past endorsements, and faith in my ability to be fair and nonpartisan in fulfilling my role as Registrar of Voters. I leave the office with great confidence in my counterpart and know that she will facilitate a smooth transition. It is my understanding the Republican Town Committee will need to appoint a replacement who will then need to register with the state as a write-in candidate in order to be elected in the November election. Sincerely, Susan J. Kelsey. I will add that I accept this resignation with certainly with mixed feelings, just saying that Sue has, in my tenure here, has done an outstanding job as the Republican Registrar of Voters.
Yeah, she's been around before.
So I will take a vote to accept her resignation.
With regret.
So, second,
With regret.
with regret.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have a second one that was addressed to Sue from Tracy Atwood. Dear Susan, please accept my resignation as the Deputy Republican Registrar of Voters for the Town of Canaan. It has been both a learning experience and a pleasure to have worked with you for several years as a Deputy Registrar. Being a registrar is certainly more complicated today with more regulations, more electronic devices, and reporting systems than when my mother was the registrar. Your imminent departure as the Republican registrar has prompted my decision to resign. This will allow your replacement to select his or her deputy registrar. Sincerely yours, G. Tracy Atwood. Another one that I will ask for a motion to accept with regret.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I am going to ask now for, I am looking to put together a blue ribbon committee on economic development. Tom Wilson and Peter Jensen have already expressed their interest, and I'm still seeking a third member.
I spoke to Hazel, and I think she's in agreement to go on it. I can
say yes to anything.
She would be such a great
Boston
asset.
hasn't ended.
I have no, but I wasn't sure how much she had on her plate that she was willing to throw more on.
Well, actually coincides with the Board of Finance that we're working on.
Okay.
So I had some ideas there, so that's all.
And we would make, well, I'll take a vote to appoint those three to the Blue Ribbon Committee on Economic Development.
With, so moved.
Second.
Open-ended term.
Open-ended term right now.
Okay.
Yes. I think what we're looking for out of this commission is within 6 months to a year to have something,
Some ideas.
and then make a determination
Yep.
from there, but we're not going to give them a term right now. And
So no term,
no term.
no term limit.
And I'll take a motion to appoint our Selectman Judy Jacobs as the Board of Selectmen liaison to the committee. She volunteered.
So moved.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? David and Hunt Library in accordance with our ordinance concerning the.
Back, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you appointed Judy as the Board of Selectmen liaison. What about appointing Tom, Peter, and Hazel? Did you do that?
Yes.
Was it all under the one thing?
No,
No, we voted on that.
we
Well,
separate.
we had the second.
A second, okay,
Yeah.
I apologize. Let's go back to that.
I'm in favor
The
of it.
motion,
Yeah.
okay, to have Tom, Peter, and now Hazel. Hazel was actually the one that threw the monkey wrench in it because we didn't know
Yeah.
she was going to be
That's
appointed.
normal.
So I think we had a second on that.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry I asked for
No, I apologize.
I seconded, looking for discussion, so I could ask about the term limit. So,
David M. Hunt Library in accordance with the ordinance concerning the Board of Selectmen appointees to the David M. Hunt Library Board and pursuant to Connecticut General Statutes 11-20. We have a resignation from the board by Barbara Deinhardt, but the board has asked for the appointment of Mark Ozonsky, replacing by Barbara Deinhardt for a 4-year term, and the reappointment of Henry Todd to the board for a 4-year term. So let's take each of them individually. With regrets, we accept the resignation of Barbara Deinhardt from the board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 2, the appointment of Mark Ozonsky to the board, replacing Barbara Deinhardt for a 4-year term.
So moved.
Second.
And the question is going to be,
What is the term?
the term is 4 years from their annual meeting, which is in July.
Okay, so pretty much from this month.
From this month, but of course it's going to be based on their annual meeting, and then that's when the 4-year term will begin. All in favor?
Yep. Aye.
Reappointment of Henry Todd to the board for a 4-year term.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
I was going to save the letter for the email for a shared meeting, but let me just read this so far, and we'll get a copy to you, Pat. Okay. We received a letter from Tracy Wilson, who is the cemetery sexton, and it was addressed to and I apologize, I didn't run this off, so I'm going to be reading it from Judy's phone. Dear Board of Selectmen, I am writing to file a formal complaint regarding my experience with the town clerk, the town hall, yesterday, July 9th, 2026, while attempting to conduct sexton business. The purpose of my visit was to submit the required monthly state sexton report, which requires the town clerk's signature. Despite waiting respectfully, I was ignored. The town treasurer recognized what was happening and stepped in to help. Professionalism, respect, and timely communication are essential in local government. Being disregarded while attempting to carry out state-required sexton duties is unacceptable. I understand that the town hall staff may be busy, however, acknowledging visitors, providing an estimated wait time, or simply communicating when assistance will be available would have demonstrated basic courtesy and professionalism. I respectfully request that this incident be reviewed and that appropriate steps be taken to ensure that all individuals conducting business at the town hall are treated with respect and receive timely assistance. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Sincerely, Tracy Wilson, Town of Canaan Cemetery Sexton. And can I read my response? Good morning, Tracy. Thank you very much for your email. I will discuss and review this with the other members of the Board of Selectmen. Again, thank you for bringing this to our attention. What we'll be doing and what I want to do is within frankly, I'm out this week in and out, and next week I'll be gone for vacation. But as soon as we can after that, we will schedule a meeting. And there's a couple things that I do want to talk about, not just in review of this incident, but several other incidents we should be reviewing as we go forward regarding the conduct in town hall of business, conduct of business in the town hall.
Okay, I would like to get a date on the books as soon as possible.
If I could do this tomorrow, I'd email you regarding it to see some other things when I return. But I will email you tomorrow and let you know. Right, and see if we can have a meeting set up together as a whole.
Sounds good.
Okay. Any public comments? Once again, goes without students in town, everything from the celebration to nothing. My or just say like cold weather incident, to the car show, and everyone who has worked so hard in the town to make this town what it is. We need to get over some of these humps we hit now and then, but we're getting them. I'll take it. Anything else from my fellow selectmen?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 6:30.
All right, call the Board of Finance regular meeting for July 13th in order. Tom, I know he said he would not be available. So and Carl is on,
He's on Zoom.
he's on Zoom with us. So, I just, we can seat Hazel. I'll entertain a motion.
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public comment?
Is anyone else on Zoom?
Nope,
Okay.
she's quiet.
Thank you.
It's typical July.
All right, seeing none, I am gonna add to the agenda under 9, and if you, Andrew, would you pass Amy one of those?
Yeah.
I found in my email there's, just this request that had come in from the town clerk, so we're gonna add it to 9B for discussion. Request. Okay.
It goes from A.
So-
I'm just gonna write A.
Yeah, yes, I apologize, I didn't see that until I went to go to
I saw it and I'm like,
So 9B, so yes, I'm just gonna move to add that. It's only, thank you. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Nathan. All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Other communications, I don't know if any others, it was just that one, so. All right, skip communications. Secretary's report.
I make a motion to approve the secretary's report of June 8th.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Treasurer's report.
Make a motion to accept the treasurer's report for May 2026.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
No, Michelle answered my question.
So just to clarify, I think everybody was on it, that the 149,629.02 is the first, is it the first or?
That's
So-
the second distribution.
Second distribution of a gift, and that will be moving to a fiduciary account for our June.
Yeah, you'll see it come out in June. Yeah, it's already out. It's just the report.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Any other
No.
questions, concerns?
No.
I'm in favor of receiving the treasurer's report.
Aye.
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 Opposed? And let's just do the Board of Finance expenditures, just receive that, and if you wouldn't mind. That was.
I'll make a motion to accept the P&L for the Board of Finance. I do have questions.
Oh.
That's for questions.
Any discussion?
Do we, are we up to date on, like our recording secretary fees and everything pretty much
have a time card for the secretary.
Yeah. So we're up to date.
No, not as of that, no.
Not as of, this is
But-
actually as of,
This
That
is July to May. Right? This is not July to June then.
Well, it,
Or is, you're
it
just
is,
missing,
but have
you're just
more-
missing 1
you
month.
haven't
My
put the
books are not
accrual in.
closed.
You haven't
Okay.
put the accrual in for that.
Right, and that's just 1 month.
No, I would have to look, it's more than 1 month.
So you have an accrual for the secretaries that has not been entered yet.
Okay.
Okay,
And there will also be a bill for the actuarials, Charles Schwab, I think it's called, whatever it is for the fixed assets supposed to come out of there also for last fiscal year in the accounting services.
Uh-huh.
so you'll be doing an accrual for that as well.
Yeah, that was always at the.
Yeah, that's always really at the end. Those are what I can remember off the top of my head then.
The audit,
I saw there's money left in there, I'm gonna look at that, I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
It might be because we didn't need
That's what I'm thinking.
is it the federal or the state?
We
I
didn't
never
need one
remember
of the
which one
audits.
they
We
don't
didn't
do
need one of the
with
audits.
I think it was the federal.
Yeah.
So I think it's because we didn't need that, but I'm gonna confirm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All those in favor of receiving?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And I did not have a tax collector, that's correct.
Correct,
no.
Okay, so can I make the motion to table that?
Yeah.
Or do we don't need?
I think we just give it. Yeah. Right, we don't have it, so we let it go.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the Board of Ed is the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
We won't get a report, like mine.
Yeah.
Board of Ed doesn't have a report
I don't
either.
either have it.
Okay.
No, they're- Okay. So. Selectmen's report.
Wow, I'm gonna make this quick. There's only one thing that has to do with money tonight, and that has to do with your recording secretary, who applied for a $5,000 grant. Forget the raise, $5,000 grant for early
Okay.
voting. And hopefully, we usually get those, Patty. That's usually
Yeah, pretty quickly,
right.
right, Michelle? We usually get the grant money pretty quickly. Yes.
Okay. And most of you were here when I recognized, our DPW and our emergency management director and so forth for the work that was done over the July 4th weather incident, as they like to call it. And some of you already heard that Michelle and I were on a Region 5 DEMIS wrap up today, and it would appear that we're probably not going to get any state or federal funds. We just don't make that threshold. But Michelle, we had the only house
We have the only house that was just.
that was destroyed.
So
Really?
there is some public assistance, hopefully, and all with that. It was
Right.
a tenant house.
House was just great.
A cottage, more or less, on our not drawing. But again, that may be available for some state funds, but I'm not even sure about it. The threshold is so high.
I was gonna say, the damage was damage, but it wasn't.
It wasn't up to like that's
Wasn't
the
the 20
threshold like $5 million. So we're not even.
We're not even, and there were 3 towns that still have not reported. So,
Oh,
They're
Three
probably
of
still
which were
working on it.
very hard.
Yeah.
but I don't think it'll still bring us to that threshold. So,
okay.
but that's all I have for you.
Yeah, how do they not report?
That should be.
They're still probably assessing.
Assessing and probably gathering the numbers.
Well, the 3
Not
were
sure.
the 3 hardest hit, which was Torrington, Salisbury, and Harlingen.
Yeah.
So they were the 3 hardest hit. But I will tell you that, we were hit pretty hard, and again, we got out there. I shouldn't say we, I should say our DPW, our volunteer firefighters, everyone got out quickly and really mitigated the impact in a very, very short period. So,
I don't know what the DPW hours were, but I can tell you that we logged just about 200 volunteer hours for that storm,
For the ambulance?
for the fire and ambulance.
Fire and
Yep,
ambulance.
and
Wow.
yeah. So it's coming in just under 200 hours. So,
That is reflective of like how it was.
right, yeah, I mean, we don't generally spend 200 hours on an event.
Let's spend that on the car show, didn't you, Judy?
But yeah, it took us 30 minutes to get from Hazel's to the firehouse the night of the event. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have to go through all the wires. But it took us 30 minutes to get to the firehouse from Hazel's.
In Hazel's car.
Yeah, we took Hazel's car too.
Nashville.
Now your car may never be the same, Hazel. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's really all.
I'm buying a new car.
Right.
That's all I have for you tonight, Ginger.
Okay, all right.
Having to do with money.
Just a question.
Yes.
I don't assume anything, but I just got asked, anything on Railroad Street?
Nothing.
Okay, and,
I still want to know
Oh,
what the
by the way,
threshold is for that.
We do have, it's worth mentioning, now our Blue Ribbon Commission
Yeah.
on Economic Development, and one of your members, well, actually now you have two of your members of the Board of Finance will be on it. We have Tom Wilson, Roy Jensen, and Hazel McGuire. Peter Jensen. Why am I saying Roy? I'm sorry.
Peter Jensen,
Yes, Peter
John Wilson,
and Hazel.
and who was the fourth person? I'm sorry.
Only three.
Oh, only three.
Oh, no.
Three, and
Judy.
Judy is the liaison
Yeah.
from the Board of Selectmen.
great, and your meeting soon.
Well, I'll have the liaison put together that first meeting.
Great, well, bravo. Yeah, that was the other question.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking money.
No, but that's
Well,
important.
that's money.
That's important.
I mean, potentially, yeah.
That's definitely.
Well, hopefully come from the right direction.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Vanessa has joined us. Hi, Vanessa. Do we have a?
Oh, sorry.
sense of-
Sorry. Now I'm unmuted. Hi, guys.
That was totally my mistake. I
Okay.
spaced it. I will add that. I didn't add it to my list, so I'll add it to my list.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll get a report in
Spreadsheet.
August. Okay. Old business, our policy discussion.
So the question is, hopefully everyone's read them through. So the question, I guess, would be, does anything seem to contradict any practice or another policy in your view, and anything that you're concerned about as far as the statutes? Or is there a policy you think that is missing that we should have?
I have to admit.
This
I
also
did
had
not look at them
procedures. There was
again.
also-
You've identified alternates, so.
Yeah, well, there was, I had always, been led to believe when I first came onto the Board of Finance that alternates, even when not being seated for the board, for a board member, are seated at the table and included on discussions, even though they don't have a vote. When I looked for a citing for a policy on that, there was none, but there was in the minutes a suggestion that it be done, and it was therefore done from then on. But there is no formal policy about it. Yeah, it's just a practice that we've incorporated. It's not a formal policy.
I think it's a good practice because,
But should it be a policy?
well, I think not necessarily a guideline is probably a better place for it than a policy. Because I do think that alternates might not feel confident with their role and so this would give them some direction, but I strongly recommend that alternates be present at our meetings, because if they just hop in when they're going to be filling in for someone, then they don't necessarily have the history, and I don't necessarily think that then they can vote based on a breadth of
Understanding.
knowledge, right?
Actually, so that is,
And depth.
yeah, that's not, this is about, that's definitely something that all towns encourage for that reason.
Yeah,
This is something that's somewhat unique to our town, not only, but that, let's say we don't ask that they sit in the audience, but we ask that they actually be part of this.
no, I think they should sit at the table.
And that's,
I do
that's the
think so.
difference.
Yeah,
They definitely should be encouraged to come so that they're up to speed regardless.
yes,
But it's, when they do come, that they actually be
Yes.
included in the discussion, even though they don't have a vote. And so do you think that that should be a policy?
no, I
No,
think
it's
it's a, I think it
Just
should
a
be a guideline.
I think we
Yeah.
should create that, yeah.
Okay.
And then I did learn, because I actually, something I didn't realize was that when appointed, when an alternate is asked to seat, there is no vote needed.
Oh, okay,
It is, if we do have to, if it.
unless
Tom-
we,
for
unless
example,
we have
with
a,
Tom not appointing somebody,
Mm-hmm.
we do have to, we had to have a
Then you
majority
had to
vote. for him
okay.
to seat.
But if
Mhm.
Tom had asked for Hazel specifically, then we didn't
Right,
have to
Don't-
even go through
It
that.
does not require a vote,
That makes
Oh.
sense. That makes sense, actually.
so that was one thing I learned.
Okay, so we can add it to a guidelines section or practices.
Right,
Yeah.
best practices,
Right.
however you want to put it.
Great, I can do
Yes.
that. Any other thoughts on that? Any other missing policies? Okay, any, and did anything seem to conflict with?
Oh, I do
anything?
want to look at this.
Where you're thinking of that there might be a conflict somewhere?
Yes, I'm just. The only thing I am going to say under like conflict of interest, actually, it's not just salaries, it's also benefits. According to state
I
statute.
mean, as far as conflict of interest.
Yes,
Yes.
okay,
absolutely.
so it's salaries and benefits is the way it's written in state statute. So we want to
Okay,
make sure that we are
good. So we want to make sure that's included.
correct.
Great.
Is that
100%.
what was, is that what you was adopted? Or do we need to do an amendment at the?
We're gonna probably have to do an amendment.
No, it should be an amendment.
It's gonna have to be an amendment at some point.
Well, you could do that now.
It should be done now.
Okay,
Saying you
So-
want to do it.
The conflict of
Yeah.
interest policy.
okay, so I move that we update the conflict of interest policy to include salaries and benefits.
Seconded.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion passes. Thank you.
Thanks, Andrea.
I want to make sure I'm not violating a state statute.
And what was that under?
This is
It's
under the.
Conflict of interest.
Conflict of
Yes.
interest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Amy will take on updating this
Yep.
document.
So I'll update the document,
Mhm.
and once it's updated, who manages the shared drive? Do you?
I can get
Great.
to,
So-
well, yes, I can get to
So
it.
you can manage the shared drive. It'll be a PDF in there and a Word if you want, and then
Well, what I'm thinking is we put it out on our web,
as well.
okay,
Because the one that we have is the one we work on and update if anything should arise. And then it'll have a date on it, so you can say policies as of.
Yeah.
And so I'll give that to you to give to, I don't know who updates the website.
I can do that.
Great, I'll just.
I can
update it
do
and give
that
it to
because I
you.
want to put out the most recent budget, because I don't know if we put that out there. I'll see, I have it, which I wasn't, you haven't put the most recent, because it's
Not on
like
the
24,
website.
25 out there, so, okay. All right,
Thank
Okay,
you.
Great,
Yeah,
so that one's
Thank
done.
you. And thank you, Amy.
Yeah, thank you for all of that.
Yeah.
That one's-
Mm-hmm.
That was
Johanna
good.
was very helpful. I mean, those, all those documents were so easy to find and access, so
Good.
that's great.
just an off-side question. Will we have any, budget? Okay,
Yeah, I should have those for you for your next meeting.
for our next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay,
Internal transfers.
Cause there was some transfers that could occur.
Right, but should we just do them all at
We
once?
just do the other ones, yeah.
Are we looking at the
I was just looking at the clarification transfers, so it's doing, you know,
In the
with
policy.
sublines does not exceed 15% department's budget total. Not overspend the department, which we agree there, that's not.
Yeah.
Summary at the end of the fiscal year, within a department sublines exceeding. Exception of road maintenance can transfer 60%.
Yeah, I have it on the side here at 11.5, so we must have talked about it.
Oh, the
Oh, we
limit
did change, we did
is the
update it.
general fund.
That's
thing.
the general fund.
Yeah.
right
But as
here, the
far as
limit.
going
Mm.
over your budget,
Budget lines, yeah.
we depend on the treasurer to let us know that, you know, when things
Wait,
are.
which lines they went over, not which subcategories,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And we do get a printout every month, the commissions and all that, so
Right.
they should be
Apparent.
aware.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to get it before it's spent is the thing. That was the
Yeah.
basis for the discussion when the minutes described this when that policy was created, that they didn't, the Board of Finance at that time did not want to find out after the fact
Right.
that a department, let's say, you know, I don't know,
Whoever,
maybe say Board of Selectmen, we're going to go over on legal. And unless it's, as it says in there, an emergency and time is of the essence, before they go ahead and
Do it.
incur that expense, they have to get approval in any way they need from the Board of Finance, so that it's not just, oh, too late, money's gone, whether you approve it or not, that kind of thing. That's the discussion I read in the minutes.
Right. I don't know if every commission understands that.
Okay, then, can you, remind them of that?
We can remind them of that.
Yeah.
The bottom
that's
line.
Yeah, just so that we're not caught off guard, you know. Of course, again, it states there about the emergency situations. That does not, I don't think that includes a Board of Education at all, though, by the way.
No,
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 I just want to
They-
make sure that people,
That's
it's just the
separate.
municipal.
Yeah,
budget.
It's just the municipal, right, because we don't govern them,
No.
right?
And other than that, I didn't see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a good guidance.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, very good.
And that procedure underneath is just like a good thing to just
yep,
have
Have.
at your fingertips, because it gets complicated.
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. Thank you.
Mhm.
You had long, I think it took me a whole year.
It doesn't matter,
It's
you did
done.
it.
It's
We're
done.
still working on the capital here, so.
Yeah,
Right.
right, yeah.
You move the clock, so. Okay, so we only had the one amendment,
Are we not doing the capital plan?
and then we're getting to the capital plan, and no, we're not doing anything with the capital plan because
Still
we're not there.
Okay,
I've got a folder full though.
You've got a folder,
Okay.
and Tom is actually gonna work on
Mhm.
the rec commissions and expanding it for us. Not, I know you're not part of it,
right, okay.
Let's do that.
but I'm just saying what you had supplied, which was
Right.
very helpful. So that will all be expanded out, and then I'll have a little more flexibility now, so I think.
Yeah.
There's no action there.
And we have no suspense items?
Wait, no what?
No suspense items?
No suspense items. And then we were talking about, we want to talk about the POCD, and of course, I
brought mine, so
That's
I'm a
great.
little confused.
It's just that,
For my dog.
I mean, they did a great job kind of outlining it all.
Yeah.
And I don't wanna be a problem with the momentum. You know, I wanna do whatever they're expecting us to do and get it on track. We all do.
Okay, but I'm looking at it here in areas of action or whatever, like 4.3. I have no idea how that even pertains to us.
What is 4.3?
4.3, so their action items is urged Connecticut Department of Transportation to address possible intersection issues. And then there's things underneath it, and then consider establishment of more transparent pavement management system. And
Maybe
then
that's what it is.
to budget and plan for roadway maintenance. Mm,
Okay, is there another
maybe.
one?
And then policies continue to maintain the safety and condition of local roads, continue to support regional dial-a-ride services for people in Falls Village who need it, and support and encourage upgrading the rail line tracks to handle existing freight traffic and at some point passenger service.
That's us?
Yeah, I don't feel like that's us at all. So, and then let's see, 5.1. Well, obtain funding to implement policies and complete action steps. That would be us for sure. Retain a grant writer special projects coordinator to help support implementation of POCD strategies, and will review and report on the process of implementing POCD sections, policies, and action steps. Update the zoning regulations to incorporate POCD recommendations. Update the zoning map and coordinate with the assessor database. Incorporate education training into the annual work programs of local boards and commissions. I mean, I guess if they want to come back to us and ask for money, that we appropriate money, then that's where our role is.
That's
But
where-
I don't.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that we're gonna
I
physically
mean-
do.
No, there wasn't any that
So-
I really
I
saw.
didn't.
Yeah. I mean, and I feel like people will come ask us when they need money.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. So,
Obvious.
Dave. So, and we can tell them we don't have any. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
Yeah, there's not gonna be, I mean, it's pretty much just maintaining our policies, maintaining the budget
Mhm.
and moving
Mhm.
forward with there. I don't think there's gonna be,
No.
right.
um,
Until we see action on some of those items, I
Well,
don't necessarily see a role for us on a lot of them.
And a lot of that was just.
And of course, if they're
updating what
doing
was-
things to move the community forward,
Yeah.
we certainly would want to support it.
Yeah.
You know, in any way that we think that we can fiscally manage.
And some of that is left from last time. They are just updating it.
Right. So,
and some were like this, the partners with it.
Mhm.
So that's the other thing to
Right.
keep in mind. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we'll just keep it on our radar.
yeah,
Yep.
yes. And if there's something they need, they should come back and let us know. So we can support it.
so, yeah, the one that I'm looking
Yeah.
at, it has to do with the tax abatement policy. It's something they want us to look at with the board of, but I think it's gonna be
That's
part of
gonna
your
be-
blue ribbon committee looking at the.
Got that,
Yeah,
and because tax abatement has,
Yeah.
I think it has, actually, I have to look at the date, I think it's sunsetted.
so, that's the kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, because we're actually the partner
Mhm.
with it. The Board of Selectmen are leading it and we're the partner.
Yeah. Right.
Policies.
I should have shut this down before I sat here. So it stops making noise. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so policy.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of being a partner. I don't.
Yeah,
have anything
okay.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, just, you're on that, aren't you, Chris? The POCD group? No, is somebody,
I lead planning and zoning.
yeah, is anybody else on POCD with Doug? No.
Not yet. Yeah.
Could you just let him know that we gave it another review, and if there's something, specific that
Mhm.
they want to have us put our focus on, that we're interested in fueling their momentum, is that okay?
I'm totally in favor of that. Yeah.
Because it's not
Yeah.
clear for
Right.
this, what our next steps could be to help,
Right.
and we're here to help.
Yeah, I mean, but they are there to help you along.
Yeah.
And
No.
very open questions.
Right, but we're waiting for, I don't know, I think it's more of being aware of
Right.
what is going to be.
What's
no,
there,
right.
what might
That
potentially
idea
come
is-
across the
It's pretty
table.
action items for the, for your group.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I can think about one of the items, TLC is to, review the idea of possibly having a sewer system. That would require some funding for, preliminary engineering.
Mhm.
In order to do that, I'm not, I don't think any of us, Tommy wouldn't want to go to some engineer without their flavor,
Mhm.
What
In fact,
right.
Right.
going that direction.
Appetite for they doing that.
And what the benefits would be.
Yeah, sure,
Right.
right.
Okay,
So-
great. That's an example. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. So discussion with no action.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the 9B was just to review the request. I brought it to the Board of Finance from the town clerk. I personally, I don't think it's this Board of Finance money. And the town clerk, if anything, would need to utilize some money for services with a budget that they have or work with the Board of Selectmen.
Yeah, it's their budget to manage, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's not really. She doesn't need approval from us for that.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
very
but-
modest amount.
And the money that's in our budget line for
The annual,
the annual report should be utilized for the annual report.
Right.
which is what
Correct.
she's doing already.
No,
So-
that's not what she wants to do. She wants to utilize the money some other way.
Right.
Oh, I
And
see. She
so
wants to reallocate.
she wants, well, first of all, it's too late to reallocate it because that year has
Right.
closed.
Right.
But
she
and in the
spent what she
meantime,
needed though.
no, and in the meantime, Emily did the work, so Emily should get paid for the work.
Yes, and we
So
should.
that was the expectation going into doing the project. If she was efficient enough to get it done during the day when she was already here, then she was efficient enough to do that. But reallocating the money does not seem appropriate to me.
No,
So you don't penalize someone because they're efficient,
no.
okay? I'll just put that there.
Yeah, yeah, but she was paid, right?
She was not paid, no.
Oh,
No, because
Additional,
the-
not
She wasn't
additional.
paid it.
She wasn't paid the
Correct.
stipend that is in the budget for having done that work.
And she should have been paid.
It should have been,
She should have
should have been paid.
Hey.
And Johanna will have to sign off on that because it's her budget.
Emily has declined the stipend.
Yeah.
So
So
then maybe the money goes back in the general
Yeah,
fund.
that's
yeah.
what I'm
But,
saying.
I mean, it
but,
just goes back. It just goes back.
right,
Yeah, that's
but it's, should not,
It's $100 that she wants for supplies come out of some other.
well, actually,
Part of
no,
the-
but it's more than that, actually, right? Isn't how much was the entire line item?
$600?
$600, right? So,
I believe
Yeah.
it's 600.
right, so
600.
she wanted to use 500 for other things and 100 to give Emily a stipend is the way that I understand it.
Yeah, it was for typing the annual
Just so you
report.
guys know, this is your line.
Yes.
Yes,
Our line,
yes,
yeah. yeah.
yes.
And it should be used to pay someone to type the annual
It's your
report.
report.
That is the purpose for it.
Correct.
And if there was a declining of the payment stipend for
and
it,
there's no expense,
then there's no expense.
So
And it stays in our general fund.
right?
Mhm.
So
That's how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as you said, the year closed. You
Yep.
can't reallocate anything.
Yeah, you can't reallocate the money, and there's a request to reallocate it here, so,
Unfortunately, yeah.
So anything that needs to be purchased should be in the budget for the coming year
Yeah.
or out of another line that the Board of Selectmen so deem
Right.
correct.
appropriate.
Yeah,
Because they were looking to use it for.
yeah. So, do we, do you communicate that to?
I will
Oh,
communicate that.
okay.
Okay.
That at this point.
I just,
Not-
Clear. It's
I mean, she says here she's not setting a precedent, but I would hope that we're not setting a precedent going forward. Okay,
So,
I'm just
That's an
putting it out there.
important thing.
Yeah.
That's an important thing.
Right,
Yeah, if somebody,
right, I
wants
don't
this-
want this,
wants
if
the
someone
stipend.
wants the stipend, and I don't want them penalized if they're efficient in getting their work done.
right,
Okay,
Great.
And I did recommend that there should be not this coming budget, but the budget next, that she needs a line for her supplies. That should be in the
Should be
budget,
Right, then she
her budget,
requested,
like everybody
correct.
else's. budget.
yeah.
so.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. For discussing. Any other business? No. Public comment.
Congratulations on the car show for everybody involved.
Yeah, it was good.
And 3 volunteers. Yeah,
And it was great organizing.
Oh, the weather.
You couldn't ask for better weather.
Oh, gosh. Amazing.
It was well organized though, Judy.
That's
So
what I
thank you.
said.
Yeah.
So, and the organizer, she said, oh,
Mhm.
yeah. And your husband. On certain days. On certain days.
Yeah.
Any others? I will entertain an adjournment motion.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi. Whoa, way to go.
Yeah.
It's a record. Or maybe
Thank
not
you,
for
Carl.
July.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah,
Thank you.
5 minutes longer on the selectmen.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
you're kidding. It took us that likened it.
Yeah, I like efficient meetings myself, so.
Yes, but it would have been even more efficient if we'd been able to start right after the select.
I know.
Well,
Well, that's
Next
gonna be
year,
taken
June.
care